Hey everyone, Viking back with a game called CYBXUS HEART. I think that's what it's called anyway. This is a shoot 'em up that was made by 3 people. As you can see here, we got the programmer, the graphics guy, and the music guy. This is in the store for 99 cents. And I've heard good things about it, so I picked it up to give it a try. Going through the options here. Can't really see what I'm picking on the screen, but this game blew me away. It lives up to the legend that I've heard about it. It has some really unique features, I think, for a... if I can get through these menus. It has all these different difficulty modes, but it's a shooter where you play as 3 characters at once and you can rotate. They each have a different weapon, and it's kind of like Mega Man. That's the vibes I get. There's 3 different characters here, and you can rotate them with the triangle button, and you have a bomb, and each of the characters has a different shot. You'll see over on the right that you can power you have lives, and then you have bombs and power. The power is the blue pickups right here, and they power up your weapon, and when you get to 100% you're at full weapon. And then the one that is in the front, the character that's in the front is your main one, and the other ones have, you know, their little side action. So like the red guy has the multi-shot, the yellow guy has the laser, and the blue guy has the homing missiles. So this shooter is it controls great, like any shooter that you expect, you know, to play. The controls are solid. You switch between the characters as you see fit, you know, depending on what enemy, and the only way to get a score up at the top is to pick up the yellow canisters, and the blue canisters are power-ups for your weapons, and the green canisters are bombs. And I don't know what the pink ones are. There's something, I don't know. I can't remember what they all were. But basically your score goes up only when you pick up the yellow canisters. So it kind of makes it, if you're going for a score run, you might want to grab the yellow canisters and not the power-ups all the time. Because there are enough power-ups that you'll eventually get to full power by the boss. But here we're at the first boss, and what's cool about this game is the boss has a life, and every time you deplete his life, he switches his attack pattern, and it tells the name of it. So it's kind of like, it reminds me of like Dragon Ball Z, you know, and they see, like here it says Spark of Plasma Rings, and that's what this attack pattern is. So it kind of tells you what each attack... Ripple of Rage is what this is called. I find that very cool. It's a cool little thing. So this is Ripple of Rage, and then, you know, defeat it. Now he's in Burning Corridor, and it's like this. So I think that's kind of a cool feature. So yeah, so I think each boss gets about 5 health bars or something, but it's kind of a cool concept. I don't think I've ever seen in a shooter before, and it reminds me of Mega Man, where like the bosses are kind of like, you know, the bosses on Mega Man, they have their own little niches, and there's dialogue between the characters with the story. You're in like a cyber world, and these bosses are like different viruses, they call them, and I don't know what your guys are called, but it's an interesting little cyber world shooter. Here's the second boss. I just took some footage of that. So, and just look at the attack patterns when I kill the health bar, and it's just kind of cool. And then when you die, you have to recollect your power-ups, and you can never collect all of them again, so you kind of drop in power a little bit. So Digital Pollination, this one's called. So it's like little pieces of pollen or whatever. It's a cool little concept. I liked it. The game is short. I think it's 4 levels and 4 bosses, and you can whip through it pretty fast. The trophies are easy. You'll get a platinum trophy for this. And like I said, it's 99 cents, and it's well worth the price, I think. This is a lot of fun. Left me wanting more, of course, you know. Like most of these shooters, the cheaper shooters do. They're not, you know, the longest of games. But it's really cool. And the characters, I ended up liking the red and the blue character, their weapons. So besides the main game with the story and the bosses, you can go through the game with your favorite character as well. Just one character floating around instead of the 3. There's also, besides bombs and switching your characters, if you hit circle, there is a slow down bullet hell mode where you move slower, and your hitbox on this is the little pink circle that's in between all the characters. So that's the only way you can get hit. So it's got a lot of cool personality, and it's got a cool like look to it as well. I mean, it's not the, you know, the graphics aren't the thing that's going to bring this to you, but I think that what's here is really well done. So this is, you know, I wasn't reading the names, but it's cool that each of the little modes has names, and the bomb just clears out all the bullets, you know, and stuff. It was a really good game. It surprised me, the heck out of me, because I thought it was going to be just kind of lame. You know, I was going to play it and be like, whatever. But it ended up being a good game. And here I'm just showing some footage of the single character mode or whatever. So the blue guy with the homing missiles. But so there's a couple different modes to play, like I said, and it's definitely worth picking up and playing. It's got a Mega Man vibe in the shmup format, and I think it's cool. My hat goes off to the 3 people that developed it. Nice work. When we get in a sequel, that's what I want to know. I think this game is, you know, a couple years old or something, who knows, so maybe we won't get a sequel, but I definitely would play a sequel to this game. I thought it was pretty damn good. So this is CYBXUS HEART. Check it out in the store. Like I said, pretty affordable. You can pick it up and blow an afternoon away with it, get yourself some trophies and have some fun. I'll let the rest of this little level play out, but Viking out of here. I'll check you in the next vid. Take care of yourselves. Bye.